What's up, YouTube? This is Josh coming at you, and you know what time it is. Video Games Monthly. Stay tuned.
Skull, 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 skull.
So welcome back. So before we get started with the Video Games Monthly for the month, we're going to have a look at this tasty beer as we always do. But I want to give a quick shout out to a channel. I wanted to try to start doing a shout out every time I do a video of some sort. This dude, Bladtez, he's at 50 subs. Blad has been commenting on my videos. He's been a big part of my YouTube community here. Since I started, he was one of the first people to really start supporting my channel. He's sitting at 50 subs. He does a lot of content with it. Right now he's doing a lot of unboxing content and stuff, so if you like that kind of content, definitely go over and check him out. You can also see that he has a passion for video games and for Power Rangers and just all things that pop culture that a lot of us out here like. So definitely go over to his channel, drop him a sub. Let's start bumping him up to get him up to that 100 subscriber point. Check him out. So what we are drinking today is the delicious Louie IPA. The Louie IPA, of course, it's one of my favorite kinds of beers. This is a 6.9% alcohol by volume IPA. This is brewed by Hamburg Brewing Company. They're out of Hamburg, New York. It smells delicious. It smells very fruity. And it's got that nice hint of bitterness that you like with an IPA. So if you guys dig IPAs like I do, go over and check out the Louie IPA. You will not be disappointed with this one. This one was one that I got, I think, about 2 months ago in my first Craft Beer of the Month Club box. Awesome. Okay, so Video Games Monthly. We got a little rattle in here this month. I'm not sure what that's all about. I don't subscribe to any handheld games, so that's a little bit different, but we'll see what's inside of here. So in case any of you are first-time Video Games Monthly viewers for one of these unboxings, they are a monthly subscription service that you can get video games delivered to your door for a price. They have 4-tier price plans. They have a 3-game, 4-game, 5-game, and a 10-game power pack. They have various price points. You can check them out at www.videogamesmonthly, and you'll see what all those price points are. I go with the 5-game pack. It's $44.99 a month. It ends up being $52.99 after the shipping that they add on to it. That's your boy Floyd right there. I subscribe for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and Wii U are the 4 consoles that I'm hooked up for with this thing. So let's get right into this. I feel some bubble wrap here on top. Let's see if we have any kind of a. I feel like that feels like the swag. I don't feel any cards, so they must be buried at the bottom. And look at that right there. Like, I could always use another bottle opener. Alright, so since I don't feel a card, we will get right into this. It feels like I got 5, which is what I paid for. So no 1-up again. We'll start with a Super Nintendo game. It feels like 2 NES games, a Super Nintendo game, 2 NES games, 2 Super Nintendo games, and an N64 game. So we'll start with the first Super Nintendo game, and that is Timon and Pumbaas Jungle Games. Now, I've never played this. It's in good shape too. It's probably pretty fun. I'm assuming this is a bunch of like mini games. We'll put a little footage up here to show you guys what it's all about. Label is all intact. It is not ripped up anywhere. It looks like it's got a little wear on it, but all in all, pretty good cart. Cool to check it out. THQ game. So we'll see. Alright, so that's a good start. Let's pull the second Super Nintendo game out. We'll do that one next too. And that one is Mario's Time Machine. Now once again, I've never played this one. This thing looks brand new. It's like sparkling, the label on this one is. I know a lot of these games that they made for the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo back in the day that they used the Mario licensing were You know, that's why you don't hear about Mario's Time Machine all the time, because it's probably not a game that's going to get a lot of replay, but we're going to definitely check it out. We'll put a little footage up here for you guys. Definitely cool to add it to the collection. It's in very good shape, front and back. Nice. So there are the 2 Super Nintendo games. We'll do the N64 and save the NES for last. So the N64 game that we got this month is Tetrasphere. All right. So we got a little label damage on this one up here in the front, but we'll see how it plays. We'll put a little footage up. I know this one is, obviously it's a Tetris game, but it's like a sphere game, and you have to fit the, I've played it before, it's been a while, but you have to fit like the Tetris cubes into different, you can move the shadows around until you find a spot that you want to break, and then when you lay it in, it like blows it open, and the object is to break the whole sphere open to allow what's inside the sphere out of the sphere. So Tetrasphere for the N64. Now to get to what I really like, these NES games. Let's see. The very first one. I have a lot of them, so fingers crossed. Nice! Ghostbusters 2. And it's in really good shape too. A little bit up here at the top, but all in all, that's a pretty good cart. I hated the first Ghostbusters game. It's just a weird game, and I know some other people said if you give it some time and you kind of figure out exactly how it's supposed to work, it actually becomes kind of fun. I guess I just never gave it enough time. I didn't care for it. Not sure what the sequel is like, if it's anything like the first one. Probably won't get a whole lot of play with me, but we'll put some footage up here to show you guys kind of what it looks like. Pretty cool label on it though with the team. All right. Definitely didn't have that one either, so that's definitely a plus. All right, so the last game in the box is an empty box, and it is Home Alone. Is that Home Alone 2? Okay, it's Home Alone 2. I was gonna say, I know I have the first Home Alone game. Cool. So I'm not sure. I think this one's a little bit different than the first game. The first game is a little bit is another one of these NES games that's hard to get used to. We'll put a little footage up as well for this one. The label, all in all, it's intact and in decent shape. It's got another label like stuck to it right here a little bit, so we could probably try to get that off of there. Very cool though. So that's all she wrote for the Video Games Monthly for the month of September 2021. Floyd Mania. We got these 2 cool NES games to add to my ever-growing collection. We got this Tetrasphere for the N64. We got Mario's Time Machine and Timon. I almost said Tim. I don't know. I was all tongue-tied. Timon and Pumbaas Jungle Games. So for the Super Nintendo. So definitely cool to get all these. Love the Video Games Monthly boxes every month. They've been nothing but good to me since I've been getting them. Definitely enjoy adding the cartridges to the collection, and it's definitely a unique way to do that. If you don't have a lot of cartridges in your area, if you don't have a lot of flea markets or places where you can actually go to find cartridges, it's a good way to do it. So check them out at videogamesmonthly.com. Check out the Louie IPA from Hamburg Brewing Company out of Hamburg, New York. If you are in that area or if you were able to find this beer, it's pretty tasty. It smells delicious. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, go check out Blad Tez's channel too. Cheers.